I didn't get it with the camera though. I didn't get it with the camera. That's our big giant horseradish. So right now I'm going to take a little tour of the gardens and kind of show you what we have here. Okay, so this is a garden that we made that is going to have a little pond right here. Like you can see right there where it's indented. And then it's kind of shaped like a yin and yang, a large one. And right here we have a lot of herbs. There's dill, if you can see that in there, and then there was some potted oregano and parsley that we put in. There's chamomile, if you can see that little yellow flower right there. That was crazy because it's growing in the driveway, actually. And then there's some wild lemon balm over there. And by wild, I mean somebody probably planted it, and now it's just going crazy by itself. Now, I'm going to take you over here. There's a few more things growing in here that I know of. This clover here, I can't see because the sun's all in my face, but if you can see it, you can make a tea with that, the little pink flowers. And then over here, there's a wonderful thing called fennel, and it tastes kind of like licorice. It's really good. And it's got some really important oils that are like super antioxidants. And I read some research that it can actually be a substitute for BHT. Now, if you look over here, you'll see there's another little garden. I found this huge rock in there. Like, it's so rocky in here. Most of the rocks that are lining the beds I got from the actual soil here. So, these are mostly transplants. If you see, I'm trying some companion planting. So I put little tiny camellias in between the kales. These are peppers, I believe. We got another variety of kale here. Over here we just have a few strategically placed peppers and some celery. And if we follow the path around, we'll start you at the beginning over here. We have some sage, and there are tomatoes. This is kind of like a tomato and herb garden. If you look right there, there's a little bit of dill, because dill's going to help keep away the pests in here, and some more sage there. And there's also onions interspersed between the tomato plants. And then over here, we have more of those herbs, but over here, this is some different types of cabbage and broccoli. Okay, we're coming up on some more tomatoes there, and you saw the kale here. So we keep walking up the path, and there we have a few more tomatoes. We got some basil in there and some more sage. Let's take a look at this basil because it's really pretty at this point. There's some basil. And all of this lettuce is transplant. Over here we have more broccoli, onions. I think I put some chamomile in here. No, there's the sage though. And more broccoli over here. So then we have that big beautiful kale there. And I have some lettuce here, but we let ducks in the garden. And if you're listening out there, know that you should never ever let ducks into your garden because they will trample shit. Sorry, excuse me. Here we have some more cabbage, some red cabbage. We have some cauliflower, but I don't know if it's gonna do much. And there's some oregano hiding down there. Hi, oregano. And some sage over here. We got a little bit of oregano right down there, and chamomile and dill here. And this is gorgeous garlic that crow and snake and rooster, planted. You also notice in the garden there's a lot of horseradish. That's what this big beautiful stuff is over there. And in the beginning, my partner showed you the route and what that looks like. So now we're going to take a walk. Oh, and I can show you this chamomile. So see, this is the driveway. If you look right there, those little plants, those are chamomile. And they were actually identified by my 7-year-old daughter. She's got a really good eye for spotting herbs and identifying plants. I didn't believe her, but the farmer confirmed it, so I've been transplanting it everywhere. If you notice, there's some more right there. I've just heard that chamomile helps everything, so I'm trying to plant a lot of it. And that's watermelon. So we did this little bed here next to this structure. Got a little mannequin, a table. That's where little Myrtle's going to go. And here's the Art Farm sign. Let you know we'll be here selling garlic and little myrtles. Maybe watermelons. Nope, we'll eat them all ourselves. So I just made 2 more beds yesterday. There's really good soil over here, so I figured instead of doing one dug bed, I could do one dug bed and one raised bed next to it. Because we got the grass cut and there was so much dead grass and hay and whatnot. So that little column right there has got compost all in it. So the idea is that the nutrients from the compost will feed the soil all around here. So, and I'm thinking we'll need like one more bed. But if you can see, that's the oven we made last year over there. And it needs some maintenance. The structure is really still solid. I'm going to walk you over here so you can see. But it just needs a new coat of plaster and a new paint job. It may actually get all new sculptures. Oh, pretty butterfly. How close you going to let me get? We're going to follow the butterfly is what we're going to do. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so this is the oven now. With that gorgeous butterfly right there. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so you can see the oven needs some work, but we've gotten quite a bit done since we've been here. We're going to have some people come up next week, and we're going to do some earth building projects, and we're going to just terraform this whole area. We're going to lime with rocks. And that's the garlic that we helped Snake and Rooster put in last year. Last thing I'm going to show you, because I don't want to drag this video out too much, is you can see all this stonework. It's just cardboard underneath the stone so the grass doesn't come back immediately. Because this is going to be like a little complex. We're going to have the oven going and the farm stand and whatnot. I'm going to take you up the road a little bit. We're going to go look at the stream. So there's this beautiful stream running beside the house. If you can hear it, here comes a car. They come past here all day, all night. Lets us know civilization is still somewhere nearby. Okay, so we have the stream right here, and if you see as I get closer, there's a space where there isn't any grass, and it's just like this stone complex. My partner did all of this by hand. I can't take any further. So if you, and it is kind of an eco-vention type project, because not only does it make a nice space here, almost like a beach for the children when they come down from the house to play in the river, but the river is moving better in this area because we arranged the rocks a little better. And you can see there's like a staircase right here that you could use. That's also his work that goes down into the river. If you can see down there, now it's less dangerous. There's the rocks are more sterilized. We moved them around some. And we are aware that there's life here already, so we were careful to try not to disturb too many of the sleeping cross his babies and to try to put them back in the water before you use the rock. So that's what we've been up to. That and working on a whole bunch of children's books and trying to figure out how we're going to sell Little Myrtle. Okay, so that's it. Thank you. This is what has been going on at Cycle X so far, Little Myrtle's Permaculture.